Flame of Desire was actually another song that another melody that came to me in a dream, and sounds weird now, like all the record came to me in a dream or something, but I hadn't thought about this before. But yeah, I sort of wrote this melody just and I sort of kept it on my dictaphone for like a year or something, because there was like a clarity in it and sort of a certain sort of doom at the same time. It's sort of very optimistic, but at the same time kind of quite, yeah, doom, I guess.
How did I come about singing on Bjork's new album? Well, I was doing some touring in 2005, and Bjork and I have a mutual friend in Nico Muley, the arranger and composer, who worked with Bjork on Oceana and some other tracks that they did together, and I guess we were introduced. We met. Bjork came to one of my shows that we did in Reykjavik, and then and we became friends. But one of the first things she said to me was, "Let's go out to my cabin and mess around, do some creative messing around."
Then after meeting Anthony a few times, and we'd sort of been singing when he came to Iceland to do a concert here, we'd gone to a cabin in the mountains and sort of sung there, and we met in New York and sung there. And
later on, we met up again, this time in the winter, and we went out there again and we did some more improvisations. But this time it was during 24-hour nighttime, and we were just in the dark, in the cabin with our cheeks pressed together, making just going ooh together, for a long, long time. And it was, I think it was I don't know what the experience of it for her, but for me it was really a relief in a funny way. It was like letting go of a lot. First we were sort of searching for each other, and then also just letting go of everything. Even letting go of trying to make something. We got to a point where we were just in a room together, and we were just really just searching for the moment. We weren't really searching for anything else. And then after I finished all my touring, Bjork invited me to come out with her to Jamaica.
And 3 days notice, we just said, let's do it, and went to a studio there and was singing all day. But all the songs we were doing were very whispery and quiet, and we were probably quite scared of stepping on each other's toes. But for this song, one morning I woke up and said, listen, we're not gonna do more quiet songs. We're gonna do one we're gonna be like Barbara Streisand and Donna Summer. We're gonna do a diva duet. And you're gonna use all the muscles in our body and be very physical and blast it out.
And the song that she chose for the album, Doll Frame of Desire, was certainly the heartiest and the most stalwart result of that. It was a very, it's just so strong, and it's like this foundation of a bridge. You know what I mean? It's just it's like an elephant.
In my book that I'd written long time ago, which was from a movie by Andrei Tarkovsky, Stalker, a poem 100 years old by a Russian poet, and which I thought was gorgeous love poem, and it sort of fitted to that melody, the sort of like doom and decay of kind of like when passion has kind of reached its peak, and it's kind of a little bit like the lilies have kind of opened up and they're starting to go a little brown. Kind of that sort of mood, and we just went and I sung for him the melody, and did some very rough brass chords on the synthesizer. We just did like a very square beat on the drum machine, and I just went inside and we just sang for a whole day.
I mean, I haven't ever really done a proper duet before. I don't know if she has like that. I mean, it's almost like one of those, it's almost like that kind of ridiculous, you know, like, it's like a diva duet in a weird, crazy way. I mean, it really kind of reads like this kind of weird, really idiosyncratic diva duet. And it's like, I don't think I could have, you know, it reads strangely like a duet between the male and a man and a woman, which is very weird for me as a transgender person to be sort of occupying that lower register. You know, it didn't make any sense to me, and because I was almost like really uncomfortable to sing that low, and you know, so I had to kind of turn it up on its head a million times to sort of feel comfortable emotionally. And then I sort of thought of it almost like we're one voice. I don't really think of it like we're singing to each other. It's almost like we're singing out together.
And then afterwards I spent maybe a week editing both of our vocals together. And then I came to Iceland and did the brass arrangement. And I was pretty happy with that. And then there was the complications of finding a beat, which we tried a lot of different beats to the song. Until in the end, I sort of knew that it should be very like a heartbeat that starts on a silence and ends with taking over the song. And Brian Chippendale was somebody who sort of got what I wanted there and sort of did it in one take.
Feel it.